Oh boy. What's up, y'all? I don't know if anyone is actually getting on yet. I don't see anybody as of yet. But for those of you who are, whoever is getting on, I appreciate you. And right now what's happening is I'm actually doing a review on Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. No, it's not Frankie Beverly featuring Maze. It's actually Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Okay. But yeah, before I let go, I should have did this before I turned the camera on. But yeah, so it's Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, Before I Let Go. This is a tutorial. And this is by request because someone left in the comments that I guess they wanted a little more, either they wanted a little more clarity or they wanted like a screenshot of the charts of how to actually play this music. And so for those of you who are on TikTok, I know I say it almost every time, but for those of you who are on TikTok, I can't really show you the charts. So I can show it mainly on YouTube. So if you want to see the charts, like the sheet music or like the finger charts, go over to YouTube if you want to see that. Otherwise, I'm just pretty much hanging out with individuals who are on TikTok. Okay. So that's pretty much what's happening. All right. So right now what I'm doing, I'm kind of just hanging out, waiting for people to kind of come in and yeah, enjoy. So you may not see a whole lot happening up until that time. All right. I'm not waiting no more. All right. So TikTok, for anybody who's joining, I appreciate you joining. Anybody that sticks around, I appreciate you sticking around. Okay. I'm about to go ahead and speak about it, talk about it, and show illustrations. Again, on TikTok, I'm not showing any illustrations on TikTok. Those are being shown on YouTube. All right. But I get it if you enjoy the TikTok platform. It's just I don't have it to show. All right. So before I let go, the solo. I mean, we know the famous solo when the song starts, and I will share the notes. And since I have the charts, I'm not gonna go like verbatim over them. But the solo is pretty much. Let me actually pull up the track, and it's playing with the metronome. So here's how it goes. All right. So that was the solo, and that's what I was playing. Okay. Now, how to play that on guitar? Well, initially, on the fourth fret, and I'll pull up the chart shortly. On the fourth fret on the G string, you're basically bending that note. So on the fourth fret G string, that's actually an F sharp that you're putting your finger on. That's the first part. All right, you got to bend that up. Then so that's pretty much how it's played. Okay. And I'm playing it down on, we're actually in the key of, I should actually like saw this before. This is A. So this is actually in the key of A. Let's see if we got any comments. No comments, no comments. Okay. Yeah, so we're in the key of A though. All right. So yeah, just pretty much played the solo. Now on YouTube, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the chart just so that you can see it, and I'm gonna leave it up for like a few minutes. All right, I'm actually gonna leave that up for a few minutes. So let me go up here. All right, so this is the solo. All right, this right here is the solo, and let me actually zoom in so you all can see it. I'm gonna zoom it in like this, and I will leave off all this other stuff. Okay, and this is a review. I've already actually gone over this. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave it up just so that you can see it, and I'll actually just talk about it briefly, very loosely. But yeah, those are like the tabs. So for those of you who are familiar with like notation, you can look at that. Otherwise, for those of you who want to look at the tabs, check out the tabs, which is probably something that is maybe more helpful. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit more, and you can actually see it. There you go. And for those of you who want to take like a snapshot of that, you can take a snapshot of that. All right. And I'll very slowly go over the solo one more time. So this is not like a performance, I'm just, for anyone that wants to actually get it, I'm slowing it down so that people can actually get it. Okay. Ayla, what's good? How you doing? All right. Yeah. Might want to turn up. And I'm using an overdrive pedal right now. So that's what I'm actually playing through. And let me do it without the delay, without any reverb. All right, so I think I've had the screenshot up for long enough. So I'm back now. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how the solo is played. So for anybody who wants to go back and you want to take a snapshot of that, then you can pause the video, take a snapshot. All right. No emails. I'm not requiring no emails just to have the sheet music. So Leon Outlaw. So you play. You just bought a PRS. That's what's up. I love PRS. I love those. I kind of rigged my Strat to feel like a PRS a little bit. That's what's up. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for tapping in too. A lot of other people I'd be having to remind them, but I appreciate you sharing. So yeah, Ayla, I appreciate you tapping in on YouTube. Anybody else on YouTube? I see it's a few of us. You can tap in. And yeah, Ayla, this is a review. Someone commented earlier. Somebody commented on, actually, should I do this? Let me see. I'll do entire screen. Let me see if I want to go. No, not here. Let me go to content and to, yeah, let me go down. Y'all all in my back office right now. Oh, is it on the next window? Where's it at? Here it is. Here. And let me get the comment real quick.
Most people have no clue that in 2024, the best way to make money with Amazon is not with physical.
Good plan. What's good, everybody? Hey, that's my own video. For those of you on TikTok, you don't know what's playing. Yeah, so yeah, this person, his name, well, his or her name is Lucky something 4746. So yeah, they were like, thank you. Could you put up sheet music on the screen? I did share charts, but I did it sort of throughout the video. So I didn't like have it up for this person. And for the record, I shared it throughout the video because that was also a request. Okay. At that time, it was a request to share charts throughout the video. So that's how I did it. But this person is asking, can you show all the sheet music and just like keep it up for a little bit so that they can pause it and then look at the tabs. So I did that. Hope that was helpful, Lucky, if you come back. Okay. What kind? I'm not using an amp. I'm using a pedal board. Yeah, I'm using a pedal board. But one amp that I do play through is a little orange. I got a little orange head over here. But I don't have that mic'd up. I'm using a pedal board with an amp simulation setup. So I got it very close to how I like it. So yeah. Here's the clean sound like that. So I like it. Yeah, I like it decently. Yeah, hairbrush is good. Hairbrush is real good. And it's really all in how you tweak it, to be honest with you. If you got a good ear, you can make it sound how you want it to sound. But yeah, I have a HX Stomp over here. I use that for delays. Okay, I use that for delays. And I have a simplifier amp emulator, like amp simulation pedal, the Humboldt DSM pedal. I don't know if y'all have seen that. But it has very much like a really nice line in DI, direct in sound. And then I have everything that I'm using as that. So that's like my amp on my pedal board, basically. Oh, Summer Breeze. You might want to check my videos. I'm talking to Todd. You might want to check my videos. I covered that a few weeks ago. But you might have to check on YouTube though. Go to my YouTube page and then look back on that. Yeah, look back on that. But yeah, I did that, and I did a separate video on the solo as well. I did it live. I actually did it on TikTok. So yeah, I love that vibe, and thanks for checking in on that too. So yeah, let me go back, switch back from I'm actually showing my charts and illustrations on YouTube as well. People on TikTok don't really get to see that. Anthony, what's good? Hey, yo, Lucky, thank you for tapping in. I'll take it. I'll take it. The best. Hey, I'll take it. And let me pull this up too, because let me pull these up. Let me go back to my screen share, because I saw your comment and then I was like, hey, let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm using Guitar Pro. That's what I use for notation. So here is the solo. All right. This is the solo. So, I mean, chart wise, I mean, the tabs is probably the most beneficial. Okay. So that is the solo. Here is the chords. All right. So I can probably zoom in on the chords if you want to see that. And they repeat. They do repeat. Okay. But that's how they look. Okay. You can pause that, as much as you want to. Take the snapshot, and I will, I'll demonstrate how those chords look. Now, I did show the chords in like triad format, and I didn't do like the full chords. Todd, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Do you know why when I hold a string note, it's flat on the amp? I don't know why it's flat on the amp. This is for Brian Jets. But what I can tell you, two different things. Your strings might be too high, because when you push the string, if you got to push it too far, it'll kind of flatten the note a little bit, potentially. If it's not that, if you feel pretty comfortable playing, then it's just your intonation, which is your string length. You got to adjust the string length or whatever. And the way you adjust that is the length of your string on the saddles. So you tune it. But after you tune it, you make sure that the length of your strings from the nut to the 12th fret is the same exact distance from the 12th fret to the saddle. They have to be the exact same distance. If they are not, even if you're in tune, it's going to sound off. Like, especially when you play, and especially if you play chords on this down by the neck and it sounds fine, but then when you go up the neck, it starts to sound out of tune. So I don't know if that sounds like your issue. But yeah, I'm like very particular about my, like, the way everything is tuned. I'm very particular about that. Yeah, no problem at all. If any of you ever have questions, like, feel free. That's what I'm here for. I might not be as available once I get this community rolled out, but I will still be doing lives though, because we got to play this guitar, man. We got to play this guitar. We got to do it. Okay. So to the actual chords, this song is in the key of A. All right. It's in the key of A. Here's an A major. So regardless how you play it, now when the song starts out, and I got to refresh myself because I haven't done this tutorial in a while. It's been a while. it is an E11. So this is pretty much here. I'm going to play it and it's going to sound kind of cheesy. Like the notation might sound kind of cheesy. But, hey, that's what it is. All right, let me go back. Let me go back. My metronome is super loud. All right. It's not sounding like I wanted to sound, actually, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't feel like, what do you call it? Oh, here we go. Cool. We're good. Okay. So it sounds very genetic MIDI, I don't know if y'all hear that. There we go. So these are like triads right here. And you can see the tabs right here. But it sounds generic like that because I'm using just a notation software. Okay. So, but how does it look when I play it? Or a guitar player plays it. And maybe someone who's like a beginner is learning it, So we could say that, let me turn this back down because I think it's interfering with my sound. Where's that sound coming from? I'll figure it out along the way. I will figure it out along the way. Anybody got any questions while I'm figuring out this sound issue? Y'all are good. All right, let me see what this sound is real quick. Not my guitar. Huh. I gotta figure out what that is. This is a huge distraction for me. So I'm gonna close out Guitar Pro. Let me close that out. What is that? Okay. Well, I'll just put it like this. Maybe y'all don't hear it like I hear it, but I definitely hear a noise. And actually, when I turn me down, I think I found it. So, excuse me, y'all. Maybe it's my window that's open. I'll be right back. Yeah, that ain't changed nothing. That ain't changed a thing. But I appreciate y'all still being here. So anyway, those of you who are watching, that little whistling sound, if you hear it, hey, I don't know where it's coming from. That is pretty not cool. But I kind of think that it's coming through my mic. Because that's the line that actually, let me try this. Excuse me, y'all. All right. We just gonna roll with it. We just gonna have to roll with it. Because I can't stop the show. I didn't know if it was my phantom power or what. So anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, you all. All right. Bass line. So we going from the 2. So here's the bass line. As far as how it sounds. Let me play it on Logic. Excuse me. All right, so that was that. So the actual intro. So that is on the 7th fret, and I'm actually just fretting the B through A string. So the B, G, D, and A string. The middle 4 strings, I'm actually fretting those. Okay. And that's pretty much it for that particular chord. So these right here on this right here. And let me go to on YouTube so you could actually like see this. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I figured out what it was, y'all. My doggone webcam. I'm about to show y'all on camera. Y'all gonna be like, what? If you heard that whistling sound, you see this? Look at this. This right here. This is what's on my hand. See TikTok? This is what's on my hand. Okay? And I had a cord right next to it, and it was just like making a lot of noise. See? Anyway. So let me move the cord away from that. Let's do this. Okay. When I turned it, it just went away. Perfect. All right. Thank y'all for being patient. 7th fret. All right. So that intro. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, doom, boom, doom. Oh yeah, the same shape, but go to the 9th fret. So let me play it in context so you can hear it. Let me go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me correct myself. So you actually have to go, because I haven't played this in a while. So you actually have to go to the 11th fret. So boom, 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 boom. 11th fret. So I had to play that right. So that's the intro. It sounds a little different. So maybe I'm playing around. Nope. So anyway, yes, 7th fret. So I might correct myself on that one, but that's what it sounds like. I think that's what I was playing. And I know these are the notes, but the tabs are correct. But I really just pulled the sessions back up, you know. Now it's been taking me like, I don't know how long to go with that one thing because I'm trying to find a sound issue. But anyway. All right, now on this part. So pretty much the verse chords, okay? The verse chords are the same as that intro. This is the simplest way to play it, okay? So triad, like you're playing like a D major, but you're not gonna play the D. You're just playing on the B, G, and D string. Here are my fingers. Then slide up to the 9th fret. That's the actual verse. Then at the end it goes. That's it. So let me play along with it on here. So in that intro is the same chords as the first verse. All right. So that's pretty much that. Now for the solo, let me just cover that. Now go back to the charts if you need to, but I just want to show you. I'm not going to really talk about how to play it, but I'm just going to show you where I'm placing my fingers. Okay. So we're in the key of A. Okay. So on this, we're on our 4th fret on the G string, and you're gonna bend that. So that's like a pivotal part right there. And then on this 5th fret, we're on the B string, and we're gonna hammer on that B string from the 5th to the 7th fret. And then after that hammer on from the 5th to 7th string, you're gonna catch that 5th fret on the E string. And you go back on the 7th, 5th fret on the B string. Then when you come up to the G string, you're going to chromatically walk down, okay? So on the B and E string, you're on the 5th and 7th fret. So, but when you come up to this G string, you're going to chromatically walk down from the 6th fret to the 4th fret. Then you're going to go to the 2nd fret on the G string. Then 4th and 2nd fret on the D string. Now you're back on the G string. So it looks like this all together. Up to speed. All right, so that's like the solo. That's the famous solo on that song. That's how you play it. So you. And we're playing the same notes even when we go up here. Now that part is a little special, okay? When you're learning how to solo, it's one thing to play the notes. It's another thing to actually, do different things to kind of spice it up. All right. So there's something called like a trill. You can think about like string players, violin players. They do this thing. I'm on the 5th fret E string. Now the way I'm using that in this solo, I'm also doing it from the 7th to the 8th fret, and it's real quick. And I'm literally hammering on. And it's real quick. So I strike it. So in the solo, we're doing this. So it pretty much repeated when we went up here. So we're going to review back to what we just did. So when we're on this D string on the 4th and 2nd fret, we're going to do another chromatic walk down from the 4th to the 2nd fret on the A string. Keep in mind, these are the same notes an octave away from the previous chromatic. Same notes, just an octave away. Okay, after you hit this note on the 2nd fret on the A string, that's a B, you're going to flatten your finger, okay, to the string under it on the D string, 2nd fret as well. You hit that twice. Then hammer on the 4th fret on the D string. You're still on the 2nd fret right here on the G string. You're on the 4th fret. Then after you hit that 4th fret, you slide up to the 6th fret. That's the whole solo. It's the whole thing. So here's the whole thing. Now, when I'm playing these notes, the way I'm holding my pick is very important. So let me show you that. And I definitely talk about it to Casey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it sounds right. I mean, I would probably take 5 minutes. I didn't really take any time. I just kind of pulled it up. Since it's like I'm doing a review, I just pulled it up like real fast. So I'm actually like refreshing my memory as I'm doing it. So thank you for that. Yeah, so when I'm picking, you know, some people pick like this. And that's a real uncomfortable way to play. So hold your thumb up like this and place your pick like 90 degrees to your thumb, and then take your index finger and kind of place the side of it right here, kind of hook it like this. I mean, that's a good way to start. However, whatever variant or variation you use, how to like play it and use your pick is up to you. And there's no perfect way, but I would find different pivots in different places to actually rest your hand somewhere. Okay. Now, a benefit to this position is that when you pick, and if you use the side of your thumb to actually play a note, it'll actually bring out different harmonics and inflections of the string. So here's an example. So it won't just sound like this. It'll sound more like. So you'll just get different tones out of it. So you'll get a little more of that instead of just. You want to get the. You want to get that So again, the solo. So here we go. All right. So that's that. Keep in mind what the verse notes are. Okay, 7th fret. Pretty much the same notes. We do that all throughout the verse. Okay, well, you do that last one on the 11th fret at the end of the verse. You do that. Okay. So I'm not really going to go over the muted little part. That is a part. That is a part. You know what I'm saying? What up, Tori? Yeah, I'll be working, boy. I guess I'm working too. I'm working too. I guess this is work for me. A part of it. But yeah, I appreciate you, Tori. Oh, Tori, this song is Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Maze, or Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. That's what it is. For Sierra Loves. When you say not all the way, what do you mean? Oh, got it. You can see my right hand, but not all the way. First of all, you ain't on YouTube. I'm showing everything on YouTube. But okay, my right hand, got it. So let me see if I can do this. Yeah, on YouTube, you can see a little bit more, honestly. I got more illustration showing and everything. That's funny. Got it. Cool. You see me on there? Yeah. So on YouTube, I even show this. You might see another, I can switch to another view. So it's just helpful. I can switch to that view too. So let me know if that is helpful. And I'll switch back and forth. Okay. So yeah. So I'll switch between each one. So yeah, so far we've gone over the solo, and yeah, we've gone over the solo and like the first verse. So the part when he's like, "You make me happy, you make me happy," and these are the triads. Now I can do I can do all that stuff. And we played the track already. Now, those chords are pretty much the same. Now on that what do you call it? The bridge. When he's like, I think God sun rises and shines on you. That part. Here is that part. And let me play it real quick. So these are kind of tricky, but if you go to the 5th fret, if we go to this 5th fret real quick, and we play, we technically could still play that 7th fret, okay, that triad on the 7th fret. But what the actual chord is, and the thing is, just for, I guess, a fun fact, a fun fact for you. This 7th fret triad is inside of a B minor 7th. Here's a B minor 7th. But if I switch this bass note to a D, which is the 5th fret on the A string, it still has that same triad in there. So those triads are inside the same chord. So that bridge starts out with that D, which is actually a D major seventh. And I'm holding it steady. I'm trying to hold it steady. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it steady. So yeah, on the 5th fret. So I thank God sunrises and shine on you. So we're right here, on you. So that's that chord. So let me show you what those are. And again, for those of you who are just coming on, I've already shown the charts. You can go back, you can rewind on YouTube, and you can see what those are. Pause it, take a snapshot. You can see what that is. So those are like the tabs. Look at the bottom line. Now what I'm playing is 5th fret right here. And let me go to the other shot on YouTube. Okay. You can fancy this up all different types of ways, but for this type of song, they're not doing a lot of fancy stuff. So 5th fret, index finger, okay. Middle finger is on the 6th fret on your G string. Pinky, 7th fret on your B string. Ring finger is right there on top on the D string on the 7th fret. So it should sound like this. You can play every string, all 5. I thank God sunrises and shines on. So that's the chord it's going from. But then you're going to go to this chord. I'm not going to say what kind of chord it is. We're just, we're just learning what the finger placement is. I'm not going over technical stuff right now. So anyway, 5th fret, ring finger and pinky on the B string and E string. And then middle finger, and it don't matter which fingers you use, middle finger on the D string in the 4th fret. And what these are the notes. But the actual chord is like a minor 6th chord. I guess I said I wasn't gonna get technical, then I did. That's actually the chord. So it's sunrise and shines on you. Okay, so I was just kind of showing you that part. Then I'll show you the next chord shortly. Everybody loves the sunshine. You talking about Roy Ayers? Y'all be saying the song name and don't even be saying the artist name. And I'm up here thinking like, I'm going through my Rolodex of like 10,000 songs. Are you talking about Roy Ayers? Just wondering. So when I think of that, I'm thinking everybody loves the sunshine. Okay, gotcha. Boom, boom, boom. Don't. Vibe, straight up. Okay, I got a couple of songs I need to share. So yeah, and that were those chords. On you. Then you're gonna go to on that 2nd fret, you're gonna play the B minor. Okay, now that B minor, the way it looks is you're barring at the 2nd fret, middle finger on the 3rd fret of your B string, ring finger and pinky 4th fret of the D and G string. So the way it sounds all together is rises and shine on you. There's nothing. Then you're gonna go back to that same chord that you know from the intro. You're playing the intro again. Oh. going to the 11th fret. So just notice how typically in songs, different parts of the song repeat. So typically, a lot of times you can learn a portion of the song and then you basically know the whole song because they repeat. They kind of copy and paste parts. Even back in the day, they were copy and pasting parts, even though they were playing it manually. They were borrowing from different parts of the song. So yeah. Yeah. I know it. The thing is, I know a few songs by that name. Right now I'm talking to Sierra Loves. Yeah, so yeah, that's one of the songs I know. I actually named the song a similar name. It's not that same name, but I'm just saying, there could be a couple of different artists with a song with the same name. So you got to kind of just keep that in mind. So if you ask me something, say, hey, can you play Everybody Loves the Sunshine by Roy Ayers? You know what I'm saying? Yep. And thanks for the follows, y'all. I appreciate you. And whoever is subscribed, I see a couple of people subscribed on YouTube as well. Yes. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the whole song. Now it does have a second solo. This is a review. So I definitely did a tutorial on that second solo as well on the one that I already did. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and casually just kind of go over that. And if anyone has questions, definitely ask now or forever, or maybe not forever, but until the next video, you can hold your peace. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, just let me say, honestly. Yeah. Now, but Roy is enough. There's only one Roy with that song name, so Roy is enough. So that works. And you did say, and yes, by Roy. I was like, hey, I'll take it. Shoot, ain't nobody on YouTube right now. I appreciate y'all coming through though. I appreciate y'all. But yeah. Yeah. If there's any other questions, let me know. Let me know. I'll just drop my own comment right quick. Cool. All right. So yeah. I'm just kicking it right now. I'll probably do another cover song of this song a little later at a different time. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and head out. I appreciate you. And I appreciate those of you who came and just hung out a little bit. And I'll actually be back on tomorrow. I have an idea of what I'll share. I typically wait until I'm ready to share it, wait until I have charts. Typically. Because I like to have charts to share. And depending on how fast I can prepare the charts, that's another factor. Because it does take a little bit of time to prepare. So, if all hearts and minds are clear, I'm about to head on out. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully this was helpful. Peace. All right, I'm off of TikTok. YouTube, I'm about to head out. Let me know if you got any questions. Let me know before I go. All right. I'm not seeing anything right now. So I do appreciate you. And I will check y'all out tomorrow. All right. Peace.